Okay. Offensichtlich waren wir das nächste Opfer von Mr. Jefferson.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Was zum Geier?
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Ja, das Problem einfach ist, wir sind gefesselt wie sonst was.
Finally, I'm free.
Oh, wir können den Rollwagen ranziehen. Ah, Foto.
I hate looking at myself like that.
Das
You
sind
paid
wir?
for this, Jefferson.
Das sind wir.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Oh ja. Linke, rechte Maustaste und AD.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Let me try this angle.
Ah ja, der Typ ist krank. Der ist krank wie Sau. Der. Oh. Und übrigens, hi Ace, hi Patty. Wie geht's euch?
Better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift.
Ja, natürlich.
Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
Krank muss dieser Typ wirklich sein. Also, oh nee, ehrlich. Mir geht's auch ganz
Max?
gut. Abgesehen von der Hitze.
Do not move so
Also,
much.
hier oben ist es echt warm.
And framed my way.
Und von daher, ich wollte aber trotzdem gerne ein bisschen was
A
streamen.
new dose will calm you down.
Wie lange, weiß ich noch nicht. Kommt drauf an, wie lange ich den Backofen halt hier aushalte.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Achso, und das heißt, dass er jetzt in jeder Position oder mit allem Möglichen ein Foto machen muss? Gott, das ist doch keine Kunst, was er macht. Das ist... großartig. Ich glaube, es gibt keinen Ort, wo es momentan nicht warm ist.
So sick.
Wir sind aber jetzt eigentlich hier alleine, oder? Doch, wir sind hier alleine.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Wie meint sie das mit keine Flecken? Was? Du hast nur 25 Grad in der Bude, Ace? Mega, Respekt. Ich meine, gut, wir haben jetzt ja auch Klimaanlage und noch einen Ventilator laufen, aber trotzdem ist es irgendwie immer noch mega warm.
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
Im LKW 21 Grad und draußen 33. Respekt. Das ist geil. Das ist erträglich.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Alter Schwede. Ja, am liebsten würde ich sagen, fahren Sie zur Hölle. Der hat einfach mal Chloe getötet. Das... Ah. Ja, Chloe. Aber am liebsten würde ich wirklich sagen, fahren Sie zur Hölle.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Aber Kate Marsh hat überlebt. Zwar gerade noch so, aber sie hat's überlebt. Ist zwar jetzt ein psychisches Wrack, aber sie hat's überlebt.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Der gute Andras, der ist halt, ne? Ist halt Andras. Manchmal ist er halt ein bisschen langsamer. Außerdem, glaube ich, war der gerade sowieso duschen und dann ist das sowieso mit auf Handy gucken und schnell reagieren. Ich glaube, das, ja. Und die Hitze natürlich, ne? Und, ja. Sie haben Nathan benutzt oder er ist so krank wie sie? Eigentlich ist Nathan genauso krank wie er. Naja, fast genauso krank. Der macht halt keine Fotos von anderen und betäubt sie und... Aber im Grunde genommen hat ja.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Wie jetzt Nathan hat die Überdosis verpasst. Alter Schwede, ey. Ja, aber warum gerade Rachel? Warum? Also... Oder Chloe und Rachel. Das ist... Warum gerade Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Warum sollte ich eine Menge Ausreden für dich haben, Andras? Das sind doch Tatsachen. Wir müssen doch hier nichts irgendwie beschönigen, oder? Also wirklich. Eine Ausrede wäre, wenn ich sagen würde, dass du... Naja... flink wie ein Wiesel bist. Dass während du duscht, dass du dann gleichzeitig auch noch den Stream gucken kannst und dann auch noch antworten kannst. Das wäre ein verdammt flinkes Wiesel.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Oh, jetzt haben wir noch Musik dabei, wie wunderbar. Können wir uns irgendwie umschauen? Ah,
I
das
have
ist
all
gut.
those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Und wir kriegen den Hinweis, dass wir zurückspulen sollen. Ich guck mal.
Let's see how these shots came out.
I have all those photos in my diary.
Ah,
This could be a way out.
Print your work out.
so, ich habe eine Idee.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
So, Tagebuch.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
So. Mal schauen, was uns das bringt, oder?
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner.
What?
And capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Scheiße. Ich hab's vergessen, was wir am anderen... Ein wahrer Visionär? Ein wahrer Visionär, oder? War das am Anfang, oder?
The Daguerrean process.
Ah.
He was a real visionary. not a hypocrite.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that he actually created something. He didn't just take pictures of models and pretend they were art.
Haha.
I'm not sure I get the connection, but... yes, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular. Mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max has clearly read more into them than I have. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
Winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still
Oh,
waiting for
yeah.
your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Alles klar.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Alles klar.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Ach so. Ich dachte, ich durchsuche einfach mal so ein bisschen. Die Blackwell Academy 1910. Seit über einem Jahrhundert ist die Blackwell Academy eine akademische Oase für Kunst und Wissenschaft mit vielfältigen Schülern aus aller Welt, die die Welt und ihre Gemeinschaften verändern wollen. Siehe Innenteil für weitere Informationen über uns, Zulassungen, Leben auf dem Campus, Kontakt. Unter Kontakt könnten wir doch irgendwie die Nummer finden, oder? Lehrer im Rampenlicht, Mark Jefferson. Auch nachdem er sich seinen Weg in der Modefotografie der 90er gebahnt hatte, war Mark Jefferson stets bewusst, dass er seine Vision teilen und andere inspirieren wollte. Nach der Jahrtausendwende unternahm er einen gut publizierten Abstecher in den Lehrerberuf im ganzen Land und nahm schlussendlich eine permanente Anstellung in der Blackwell Academy an. Oh mein Gott, welch ein Gewinn für uns, welch ein Gewinn. Mr. Jeffersons Unterricht zu Kunst und Fotografie ist einer der beliebtesten in der reichhaltigen Geschichte der Schule und seine Schüler werden zweifellos andere mit ihrer eigenen Vision inspirieren. Mein Gott, das ist so geleckt, dass ich aufpassen muss, dass ich vor lauter Schleim in meinem Mund überhaupt noch richtig sprechen kann.
Found you.
Da, Kontaktdaten. David, da, das ist seine Nummer. Ach, guck mal, David warnen.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Was liegt unter Prescott-Scheune? Sie kennen den Ort, stoppen Sie den gefährlichen Irren.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Ob wir jetzt auch alles andere machen
The
können?
past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Kann ich.
It doesn't matter what happened. Oh, Victoria.
Oh,
We could have been friends.
mein Handy ist platt und mir ist langweilig. Zeit für Poesie. Warum gab ich das Wort für das Bild auf? Weil ich Kacke bin. Aber Mark Jefferson ist klasse. Alle hier lieben ihn. Aber er scheint sich nur für Max C. zu interessieren. Ich will sie hassen, aber es wäre ihr egal. Neid ist eine Sünde, Vic. Krieg dich wieder ein. Gott, wie redet sie denn über sich in der dritten Person? Aber wir können hier wirklich jetzt alles machen, was wir auch in der allerersten Episode machen konnten.
This fancy camera does not give you any extra talent, Victoria.
Ja,
Or excuses. You will not hurt Kate Marsh this time. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Das ist Max mit ihrer Superpower, die weiß immer, was zu tun ist. Aber hier war doch eben noch Papierkugel.
This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate.
Oh ja, wirklich? Echt? Boah, so erwachsen. Hey Kate, wir lieben dein Porno-Video. Blackwell Academy. Rachel Amber forever. Boah.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Naja.
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Ganz schön mutig, die liebe Max. Ganz schön mutig. Und wir haben eindeutig Vergangenheit geändert. Und sind gerade im Begriff, die Zukunft zu ändern. Großartig. Ist das nicht ein bisschen viel Spielen mit der Zeit? Immerhin lebt Chloe noch.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time.
Okay. Örtlicher Lehrer verhaftet.
David.
Du bist genial, Max. Ich bin so stolz.
Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it.
Das ging jetzt ein bisschen zu schnell.
I fixed everything. Wow, sir.
mein Gott, wir haben ziemlich vieles, was wir uns hier jetzt angucken können.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Hot Dog
Chloe and I
Man.
used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Vor allem,
I can't wait to learn physical. Nobody calls it Frisco,
wir sind
so please don't.
in einem Flugzeug.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Vor allem Frisco, mein die San Francisco. Two Moon Diner. Inmitten all des Umweltchaos in Arcadia Bay wie Schneefall außerhalb der Saison und gestrandete Wale berichten Einwohner, gestern Abend gegen 20 Uhr 2 Vollmonde gesehen zu haben. Zeugen geben an, dass die doppelten Monde klar am Nachthimmel zu erkennen waren, bis nach kurzer Zeit Wolken aufzogen. Das Ausbleiben von Video- oder Bildaufnahmen veranlasste örtliche Meteorologen zu der Annahme, dass die Vorstellungskraft aufgrund des neuesten Ökochaos übersteuert. Blackwoods Sicherheitschef entdeckt Bunker und Skandal. Im Verlauf der Untersuchung diverser Hinweise von David Madsen, Sicherheitschef an der Blackwell Academy, fand die Polizei am Dienstag eine bizarre Kammer im Untergrund, die angeblich von Lehrer Mark Jefferson und Schüler Nathan Prescott benutzt wurde, um jungen Frauen unter Drogen zu setzen, zu entführen und zu fotografieren. Obwohl an den Opfern keine weiteren Anzeichen physischer oder sexueller Gewalt festgestellt wurden, schockierten diese Enthüllungen das beschauliche Städtchen Arcadia Bay. Selbst gegen Sean Prescott, einflussreichster Geschäftsmann der Umgebung, wird jetzt wegen seiner Rolle als Besitzer der Scheune, unter der sich die Hightech-Dunkelkammer befand, ermittelt. Wird auf der nächsten Seite fortgesetzt.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
Hm?
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Everyday Heroes. Die Helden des Alltags. Ausstellungen und Künstlerempfang. Okay.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Geringfügig
Just a
bestimmt.
bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Chris, hi. Und ja, danke schön. Ja, endlich ist es Kapitel 5.
Another nosebleed?
Episode 5.
Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Nee, wir spielen nicht nur mit der Zeit, wir verändern sie komplett. Wir verändern alles. Ui. Daran kann ich mich gar nicht mehr erinnern. Max sieht so erwachsen aus, finde ich.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Eigentlich schon. Eigentlich schon. Okay. Dann
Wowzer, Max. You did it.
schauen wir uns doch
Somehow.
ein bisschen um, oder?
I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
His work is gonna
Not
be
my style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh, shit. Pretentious alert.
Oh Gott. Ja, mein Fall ist es jetzt auch nicht so ganz, aber okay.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll
Danke.
send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
Wie es überhaupt so wirkt, als würde er gar nicht mit uns sprechen, weil er uns nicht anschaut. Oh, da stehen wir. Max Caulfield.
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Oha. Okay. Lecker.
I guess I have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't want to eat.
Vor allem, davon wirst du ja nicht satt von diesen kleinen Mini-Finger-Food-Zeugs.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
right. The instant print makes it look timeless. Nostalgic melancholy. A
Who's
teenage
the
girl.
artist?
I think it's for some contest.
That's cool. Seems pretty mature.
Entschuldigen Sie, junger Herr. Hallo? 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 Okay.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects to focus. Oh, very smart.
Champagner?
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
Es ist surreal.
It's kind of surreal to be here after everything that happened at Blackwell.
All the more reason to celebrate your success.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. I should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Ja, Mr. Jefferson hat uns getäuscht. Also, eigentlich trifft alles so. Dass es nicht seine Schuld ist, dass Jefferson uns getäuscht hat. Und ja, ich hätte es ihnen sagen sollen. Ja, nee.
Mark Jefferson was good about hiding his tracks. We were all fooled by him.
Most of all, me. As you might know, I have a weakness for prestige. And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room. Ah, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson, and he even brought him to Blackwell.
Vielleicht ist es Karma?
I'd like to think there's some karma involved. The Prescotts have had this coming.
I do believe that what goes around comes around. I just hope it's all good for a change.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling me again.
Ja, klar. Hau dir die Häppchen rein. Trink ein bisschen Champagner. Ich guck mich jetzt hier weiter um. Das ist ein cooles Foto.
I do not understand art.
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
Du hast auch schon mehr wie ein Glas getrunken, kann das?
How much would you pay for that? That is different. Loving the retro vibe. I always get so inspired whenever I come here.
This makes me feel so sad. Like I was back in high school. Bad exposure, bad framing. Here on the plaque. Bad picture.
Aber
Everyday heroes so much.
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother you, but my name is Danny Lee, and I'm with the Berkeley People's Herald. I edit their arts section, and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images, so I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
war nett mit dir zu reden. Du hast einen Monolog einfach runtergerattert. Der hat ohne Punkt und Komma hat der einfach nur geredet. Aber gut. War nett mit dir zu reden. Das ist unser Bild.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my God.
Shit.
The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Das heißt, wir müssten eigentlich rein in der Theorie
There
nochmal
has to be a
zurückgehen.
way to stop this. For good.
Aber wie? Wir müssen hier irgendwie wieder zurück, oder? Da lang. So.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Ja, aber wie denn? Was zum Geier? Oder müssen wir irgendwie zurück zu unserem Foto? Und uns irgendwie da, weiß ich nicht.
Everybody is a photographer now.
Da irgendwie reingehen. Whatever. Ja. Irgendwie sowas habe ich mir schon gedacht.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Oh, nicht
Sorry,
jetzt.
but Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of instant camera you use.
Can we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
Nee, haben wir auch nicht.
Oh, shit. Oh, my head.
Desto mehr wir das machen, desto schlechter geht's ihr.
It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
Was?
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Und wieder einmal haben wir die Zeit geändert. Oh nee, echt jetzt?
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. Transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Was? Friss Recke und Krepier oder fick dich? Was würde wohl Max eher sagen? Der Meinung bin ich auch, Ace.
Fuck you.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck.
Was?
He burned my diary. That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
Oh.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
Das darf jetzt echt nicht wahr sein, oder? Das ist ein schlechter Scherz hier. So kann das doch jetzt nicht enden. Nein.
I promise.
Nein.
This final dose won't hurt.
Nein. Tschüssikowski. Wir müssen irgendeine andere Lösung finden.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise,
Mist.
no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson.
Vielleicht finden wir irgendwo... Da ist doch eigentlich ein Punkt. Nein. Schade.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll
Wir haben
ever
keine
have
Wahl. Weil,
I
was soll...
promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
Nein! Nein!
No!
Jesus.
Jetzt aber, oder?
David Madsen. He's out cold. Good.
Jetzt.
I always hated.
Jetzt aber. Wir müssen ihn irgendwie aufhalten und...
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Ich glaube, das, was er auf keinen Fall abschlagen würde, wäre, ein Foto zu machen.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Ich bin neugierig, wartet mal. Ah! Ach Gottchen, ja. Wir hätten hier das ein oder andere Bild auch in der Galerie wohl machen können, oder? Aber wie können wir in ihr Tagebuch gucken, wenn ihr Tagebuch verbrannt ist? So.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt.
Hä? Should have been.
What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Oh, wie jetzt?
Bad timing, Max. Too early.
Okay. Oh, zu spät.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Ja? Nein!
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody in Blackwell did, right, Matt?
Okay. Oh, warum habe ich denn... Hä? Warte mal, ich gehe mal ganz zurück.
And I promise you, no more nosebleed.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Okay, nee. Nochmal das mit dem Foto.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Irgendwas müssen wir doch machen können.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Irgendwas.
What?
Na,
What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
so, irgendwas muss doch hier noch passieren. Nein, da war benutzen. Da war was.
Get the camera next to you!
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
No!
David!
It's over.
You are
Flasche?
not going to stop me.
Halt!
Kick that table!
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jetzt stirbt er wieder.
Jefferson, it's over.
So, das war's. Halleluja, Socky, ey.
Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, knock den
You
richtig
won't
aus.
be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit! No signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. But you won't need this anymore.
Okay. Können wir uns noch...
Prescott's had to know about this.
I better go outside and call Warren.
Ja, sofort.
Just looking at that makes me want to vomit. I want to burn all these photos.
Oh ja, bitte.
I hate looking at me like that.
Gott, das ist doch...
I had no idea he was this sick.
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I can get is the one Warren took. I can still feel those straps. Stop, Max. You're free. David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. You got here just in time.
I'm glad. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Das ist leider eine
And
Tatsache.
this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescott's. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
Well, you still had the right idea to tell the principal that Jefferson acted shady around Kate Marsh. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Ja, das hoffe ich auch. Aber Kate wurde halt nun mal gemobbt, ne?
Kate was bullied up to that roof. But it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. I put the school in danger.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
Naja, sie hat von ihnen gelernt. Nee.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
Andras, ich bin nett. Ich sag jetzt sogar, dass es mir leid tut.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. And I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step-douche. So, where is Chloe?
Chloe ist tot. Ich sag ihm die Wahrheit. Er wird's ja eh rausfinden.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. It can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard. Last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Oh, scheiße. Ach, jetzt macht er sich strafbar. Oh. Oh Gott.
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Das Schlimme ist ja jetzt, wenn man das Ganze mal weiterspinnt, dann hat Chloes Mutter nicht nur Chloe verloren, sondern auch ihn, wenn man das rausfindet, dass er das war.
Time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Soll ich zurückspulen oder soll ich die Entscheidung so lassen?
You better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Okay, dann lasse ich das einfach so. Dann spule ich das jetzt nicht zurück.
Right under my nose.
Jefferson is dead now. But I can still bring Chloe back to life.